I don't know if... I wish I could put like an umbrella over this so it doesn't overheat. Wait, let me see. Anyway, say hi, Lucas.
Oh, weird. What? Ah!
You can read chat on the laptop if you read like the chat.
First, can you imagine that?
So surprised.
I know.
It's
I feel
too
like the
low.
umbrella is gonna fly away also.
That too, like, no, if I could put it like this and put weight on the bottom, I could, but like...
Chair?
Yes, of course. If I could stick it in here, that'd be perfect. Maybe I can't stick it in there. Come on, I believe in you. You're stretchy. I'm gonna put, I'll put a rieba on it, but I don't trust the ball to not try to take it. I'm gonna put water on it. God, how heavy these are. Probably be enough with one, actually. I thought it was like half empty. It's not. It's like very full. I'm just gonna... And now there'll be less wind going towards the phone, so it's less likely to topple over. Oh my god! Everything's great! For your next beach trip, take a chair and an umbrella, and you'll be fine. It broke every part of my body. I wonder what is this in my hand.
Me too.
Can I have my hand back?
Follow.
It's not a... No, I first noticed the nose. I didn't notice the ball. I noticed a massive ass nose. Hello. Hello, my dear. It's too warm. You can't keep playing fetch. I'm gonna have to water you again. Speaking of watering. Literally, the only wet part of it was like right here. I watered for less than 20 minutes. I just take a... What's that thing called? Watering can? What's it called? And pour cold water on him, and then he's damp for a little while, and he gets to be a little bit colder. Otherwise. It's 30 degrees here right now. I just checked before I went outside. Not very cool. That's why we have play guns. Wait, can I do this where Shut up. He's a little hydrophobic, so you have to like actually really pour water on him and rub it in there. Well, now I'm cool too. I'm gonna... This.
Mm-hmm.
so fucking glad it's finally actually summertime. I was literally just sitting outside yesterday reading Twilight and just happy that I could sit in the sun and it was warm. It was great. So no one has redeemed the favorite thing in like a decade and a half. I love the balcony door just chilling behind us. It has to be sideways because it's so windy that we're afraid it will, fall over and smash to bits. Not great. Wait, I can just do this. What am I doing? Slightly more towards that way. Oh, look, this one also has some hair dye on it. Probably because I couldn't find the other one that one time. These, two of these, like, summer blankets have been used to cover a working surface when I dye Z's hair or my hair, so. Oh my god, we've reached 700 for the favorite redeem now. Damn.
Will reach, not have reached.
Have. You paid $6.75, so the next one costs 700. Okay, why is this thing so massive? Go away. Why didn't that say new though? Oh, see, 700. I love that the timer at the top is like almost cut off, like not really, but kinda. I should close this before I have cold water all over me. But this is, I am currently pleased with life. This is. I don't even.
Do you want this?
You can have it. I genuinely, like, it's 30 degrees. I'm not hot. I'm very comfortable. Like, whoa. You can, like, smear an ice cube on yourself. Anyways. It's very windy for a very hot day. God damn. You can see all the shadows around us move. It's really windy. I like that I lay down in the perfect spot so that my legs can be in the sun. Absorb some vitamin D. Can you go away? The same bug has tried to climb on me. Polo's laying in the spot that's furthest away from the sun and that hasn't been in the sun for a while, so it's the coldest. There's a spot that he lays on the rocks that is in the shade pretty much the entire day. It's very nice and cool there for him. Whereas Polo's like, I have no idea what here is, by the way. Let's see. Is the volume on the laptop turned on? Oh, it is. You can hear us. You can also hear the wind. I am eating my hair. Not very tasty.
Or just not very tasty.
My hair.
Oh, why not?
It's hair.
Okay.
I also really need to re-dye it. I'm sure because it looks so sad right now. Oh, that's a broken branch right there. I was wondering why it was a different color. It's broken off and it's just stuck in there. To be fair, there's so many dead branches in there that need to be cut or broken off, but that requires a lot of work and a lot of getting scratched. I put lemon. The bug is back. Why do you like me? It's kind of cute though. Sir, why? He was on my leg before. I physically took him off my leg. I have no idea what kind of little guy you are, but you're cute. I just appreciate it if you could leave. He won't climb my hand though. Come on.
What bug?
Right there.
Oh.
He looks like he's got a little nose and he's sniffing around. Please climb my hand. There you go. Climb onto the grass. Don't climb up my hand. He really likes me. What can I say? Come on. There you go. He doesn't like the nails though. There you go. He's on a piece of grass. Perfect. He's gonna be back. He was on my leg. I brushed him off. He came back. Then I physically took him away and he appeared on my shirt again. I mean, it's technically possible that it was a different one of the same exact kind of bug. Strongyloides.
I was one day, I think last week, I was waiting for something and I stopped by in a park. Oh, I was gonna go to like a pride event, I think, yeah. So I stopped by in a park to just read out a tree for a bit. And all the bugs kept just falling on me all the fucking time. I was sitting under the tree, but like, I don't get what was that. That's never happened to me in a city park, so,
What tree were you sitting underneath?
I don't know, like, maple tree, maybe?
A few weeks ago, when me and Apollo were walking in the forest, I stood underneath it's not a spruce, pine. Like this huge fucking pine tree. And as I looked up, because I was like, this is like I leaned against it, I realized it was huge, and I looked up to see how high up it was, because pine trees, like, they don't grow branches on the bottom when they're really high, which looks really cool in my opinion. And I like looked up, and a fucking branch hit me in the face. I literally was like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? Why am I being attacked? I felt like I was personally victimized by a branch. It was very strange. To be fair, that wasn't even the first time that a branch has fallen on me in that forest. I don't know, maybe, I mean, it's a very old forest, maybe the branches just give out all the time, and I just happen to notice that they fall on me, but it feels kind of deliberate. Can't lie. Shiny leg. I like left frame, kind of. Whatever, it's fine. My white ass legs don't need to be in frame. It looks so pretty with the sun shining through the leaves. That green, I want to. Oh, I think there's another like branch or bit of leaves that's not falling through, and right there as well.
Yeah, I think this one's
Just very thick. It took so long this year for this tree to have leaves, because like around Easter it was already hot, and Apollo is used to in the daytime laying underneath this tree a lot of the time, because it has very thick leaves, and the sun kind of moves around it. He can lay next to the tree and it'll always be in the shade. And when it was really hot around Easter, he tried to do that, except this didn't have fucking leaves yet, so he was just laying pretty much in the sun, and it was so sad, and he looked so confused. He was like, what am I doing wrong? Up there's a branch that literally looks like it has no fucking leaves on it except right at the end. Frankly,
there's a lot of branches and I'm really not on.
There's this one that I can see like the very, very tips of it, and that has leaves, but everything right up until the outside is leafless. He needs to be trimmed. He also needs these bitches to be trimmed, because like they're not gonna stay. They're growing places they should not be growing, or going more specifically. When you go places you shouldn't go, and then you get chopped down by a guy with a chainsaw. That just sounds like, don't go in the abandoned building. I'm quite annoyed that I couldn't mow all the grass, so now I can't lay where I want. I mean, I can, but it's nicer on the slightly shorter grass. Except there's flowers over there, which is nice, except they're coming back already. I swear to God, the flowers literally do not care. You mow them down 77 times and they just keep on coming back.
And that's what you want.
I do.
Or this lawn.
No, I love the flowers. My grandma doesn't like the flowers in her lawn. So I was at her house and I was looking at their lawn, and they have a lot of trees around their lawn, so it's mostly in the shade. So their grass isn't that long ever. Our grass is kind of crazy. It grows like nuts. So the only places where it doesn't actively there's one spot over there that it doesn't really grow, but that's mainly because there's moss there, and like there's quite a lot of shade there as well. And then here where Apollo walks a lot, it grows a little slower, and then like over there where no one really walks, it grows incredibly fucking quickly. In the summer, there's a good chance it needs to be mowed like every 2 weeks. It grows. So I was looking at their lawn, and I was thinking how nice it was that they had so many mod petits, that most of their lawn was just their little petals, which means they don't grow very long because they're just like the little leaves of the plant. And it looks really nice, and they're really soft to walk on, and you don't have to mow them that much. They're great. And I pointed that out, and she was like, no, I don't like them. And then she explained that she likes places where there's grass and clover and the flowers like kind of mixed in more, whereas, or like basically more grass and then everything kind of mixed in, as opposed to everything else and then some grass mixed in. And I was like, what is wrong with you? What? I like the flowers. The flowers don't have to be mowed. There's a few spots on the yard where there's mainly flowers, and I love those because their little petals are so soft to walk on, and they're so pretty. And like, if I could, my entire lawn would just be clover and those flowers, and no grass. I don't really care about grass. So yeah, confusion. Also, this one time when Dad was in Sweden over the summer, he was working there, and no one could mow the grass. I can't remember why. There was something, I think the lawnmower was broken or something. So no one was mowing the grass, because usually when he was gone, he would ask someone, either me, my sister, or like my uncle or something, to come over and mow the grass. So when he came back, actually, well, the washing machine is yelling, whatever. I actually think I saw it before he had come back after the full time, but we were here about like, it had never been mowed that year, I think, so like it was a few months. Good job. And there were smilgas my height. I was like 13 at the time. And there were like what are those things called? What is a smilga? I guess it's just grass, like the big grass that has fluffy stuff at the top. I could pick one up and show you from over there. But yeah, they were like my height. And when he came back, he had not lavanda. What are those things? Whatever. This one flower that was basically his height, and like the entire yard was. It just basically the yard turned into a meadow in the span of like 3 months. Like
I think that's plenty of time for that, especially if it's over the summer.
I feel like most people yards wouldn't do that. Like they would have knee height grass maybe, not human height grass. Like just straight up meadow. Everything would. There were flowers everywhere. There were the really big grass. It was insane. It was super pretty. It was crazy though.
I remember seeing my password, but I think
What do you not remember your password for?
I don't know if you heard. There's like art fight that's happening in like once a year. I'm in that. I want to see if somebody's attacked me or if I do attack someone because I heard say it somewhere.
And you don't know your password.
Yes.
Good job. Apollo, why do you not drink? I feel like you haven't drank at all today. I'm very concerned about that. Your water is in the shade. I filled it up this morning. He just looks confused when it's really hot outside. Like he wants to play with you, but he also realizes that if he gets up, he'll melt. He's so cute. Absolutely adorable tiny little guy. I mean, when is he not an adorable tiny little guy, realistically? It's really weird when it's this hot outside and really windy. You kind of feel like you can't feel the wind. Like, you obviously still can, but like, there's so little of a difference. My hair can feel the difference. Not like that much. And even though I didn't do like a long moisturizing thing this morning to my hair because I was lazy. But like I did my regular leave-in stuff, but it feels not particularly soft. Which is strange. To be fair, it did take me 4 shampoos to get all the apartment dust out of my hair, so that's probably why. Like literally, so normally I shampoo my hair 2 to 3 times. The first time, very little, just make sure that water like gets all the shampoo through all of my hair. And the second time, I shampoo it normally. This time, the first 2 times, nothing happened. I got watered down shampoo like all over my hair. All over my hair. sudsing up at all. It was just completely nothing. And on the third time, I could finally feel that they were kind of suds. And on the fourth time, it was finally properly sudsing up. I was like, what the fuck? Can't remember the last time this happened to
What do
me.
you think about this? I wanted to put it on computer mode, you know?
It said nah.
It's-
To be fair, websites do that rather often in my experience.
This is the first time it's happened.
I was trying to... Might have been lice that I was trying to get on desktop mode.
Nice.
He has hair stuff to basically his eyelid. Do not pick up the ball. I am genuinely worried that you're standing in the sunshine. Please don't stand in the sunshine. That's you. That's nice. Not through. You have to go around. He's still a little damp towards the back. I'm really worried my plants are gonna be. Do you see the really green, like long leaves there? That plant got whacked over the previous time it was windy. He's like, he's damp. Why are you standing on me? Besides your fur flying in every direction possible. Nice. Great. The ball is in the sun, and he doesn't want to go out in the sun, but he wants the ball. It's very silly. So silly. He's ventured towards it. Do not eat the bees. George is so silly. Where are you going? Is he gonna go into the shed for coldness? No, he's eating grass, of course. What else could he possibly do to make himself feel colder than eat grass? Out of all things that make you feel cold, munching grass is top 10 or something. I don't know. Honestly, the fact that that chair can hold an umbrella is pretty awesome. Means if you turn it towards the sun, you could just sit in there in the shade. I've made a new invention. We don't have. We have 3 umbrellas and 4 chairs. Except I'm not sure that I could get it to sit like that in the other type of chair. Maybe just bring that to the beach. I didn't mean that this is a beach. I meant that you could bring it to a beach. If you so wished. He's not. He's just. He's sniffing. He must sniff everything. Sniff laptop.
Basically made a chip whiskers. Nah.
What did I tell you?
Somebody basically made a chip whiskers.
Huh. No, though. Where's the beer? You're so pretty and so warm.
Nah.
Bowl. My grandparents, really old like dog that passed away. He was much lighter in color than Apollo. He was like a light tan color, He loved to just sit on the concrete right outside the garage and bake in the sun. And he had super, super thick fur, and every single time I was like, why are you doing this? But he would happily do it. I never understood.
Happily do what?
Lay in the sun on a slab of concrete in direct sunlight in the middle of summer with his thick ass fucking fur coat on because no one really brushed him besides me and my sister. And he was happy like that. I genuinely was afraid that he was gonna die from heat stroke one day. But he would choose to go lay there instead of in the shade, instead of anywhere else. Oh, hi, Pepsi Man. It is very, very, very windy here. Well, it's like not constantly, but once in a while there's big wind. That's kind of what we have going on. But it's certainly more windy than I would expect out of a 30, 31 degrees type of day. Where did... Oh, he's right behind you.
Don't have a kite.
We'd lose the kite. There's a kite, I think at my grandparents'. I don't think there's one here. He was a little dragon guy and he had a really long tail. But a gust of wind would take it away from us. I love just watching you drop the pillow.
Huh?
Lose the kite, just have to hold on to the string. We might as well fly anything then.
Fly Polo?
I think he's a little too heavy. Oh my god. Wait, I have things to sit there.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Fly the dog. I think that's a brilliant idea. I don't know why they ran off, but thank you. Thank you, penis man. There's not. If you count the dog as part of the group, I will take the compliment. What is that? I got called the thinker of the group.
Ah, I see. Anyways.
No way. Stop. I was thinking about them when I was driving here. I was like, I was gonna, talk to you about it. But then, yeah.
They're so huge. It's also, I'm pretty sure the exact same kind that one dude had. Anyways, we don't really need these,
Yeah.
but they sure are
They're
fabulous.
So, they're heavy.
Look at these big ass pieces of plastic to hold it together. But they are.
It's so great and fried.
I'm sorry, I was hungover. Oh my god, look at the towels. Yeah, I bought these. We have 3, so this was gonna be for my best friend, and then Lucas has that one, and I was gonna have this one. Except the day before Pride, I kind of went to my best friend's graduation party, and I went straight from the party the next morning to Pride. So I did not have time to pick these babies up, which is sad, because they're fabulous. I thought there was a ladybug on the phone, but it's just the umbrella, like, reflecting in the phone. Speaking of which... There we go. Move that so it's in the... I ran into the umbrella with my back. That was ouchy. Slightly ouchy. I did not move it to where I wanted to move it. Wait. These shorts really just want to be places they shouldn't. He's eating his dick. Apollo's favorite hobby is to destroy something. That is what he craves in life. Crouched. At least it's crunchy. I was gonna say crunchy umbrella, and then I remembered that he did chew the bottom of that umbrella when he was a baby. If I was working on the apartment today, I would have died. I would have just straight up fainted. Love that I don't, like, the wind is already there. I can just, like, hold this for decoration. Okay. Bye! That was a bull going for a little trip across the yard. Doing this standing up would be easier, but sitting down I can like lift my hand so far up. Like this. This works. It's so great. You like protect yourself from the sun. If you were sitting in the sun. This is my new hat. They look so pretty. I just wish that they were less see-through, that you couldn't see the big black things. The first ones were. The first ones were supposed to be around like from here to there, that kind of size. And they had like slightly different ribbing. It was kind of thinner, and then at bottom it kind of got like thicker out. But it doesn't really matter because they're still fabulous. A door inside closed.
Huh?
I heard a door close. If I had to guess, I would say between the kitchen and the living room. And I specifically had to look for fabric ones because a lot of the ones I kept finding were paper, and I was like, for a paper one, you have to super carefully close them because they can break otherwise. But these ones, you can pretty much do whatever. They might have a hole in them 50 years later. Oh, it makes such a great noise.
It's the wrong way ahead. It's like so huge.
It's like 65 centimeters across or something.
Probably.
But that's what makes it perfect for Pride. Pride is extra. We now get to have these for every future Pride. Beautiful. Especially good when Pride is hosted in the summer and it's very warm. And it's not windy sometimes. It was not windy last year at all.
Also, and once it gets summer, it's gonna
Wait, what? Really? I thought I would know. Wait, my phone's in the sun. That's bad. I thought they already had Amsterdam Pride. I could have
like
sworn.
summer into the
Yeah, Amsterdam Pride was early June. Wait, let me see. Oh. That's the fucking stupid AI answer. Get that. I hate. Oh wait, never mind. I'm wrong. Pride Amsterdam will take place from the 26th of July to the 3rd of August. Wait, that means that me and Mace can go to Pride in Amsterdam. Oh my god, wait! We can go to a Pride event, but the march is on the 26th of July. They start with the march. That makes no
kind
sense.
of makes sense, but also doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. In my mind, the Pride March is at the close to the end of Pride Month, and it's one of the big last and final events, not the first one. Rude. Literally the day before we go there. That's just homophobic. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Also, I was convinced that they had their... What city did I see the... Now I'm super confused. What city did I see... We can move, but for entry is not the word. They also have a canal parade, which is on Saturday, August 2nd, which is doable. Email with clickety noises. We can move closer to the door. We can also move the door. If you pick up the bowl, we can pretty much just drive this. Nee. Saule.
Nee, Apollo, fui. Apollo.
Short. Short nuts. Short. Ew. Oopsie. Richard. Baldi. Ah. See, he won't come to me, but if I take it, he'll give it to me straight away. Except now my hand is... I don't have pockets. I went to go stick it to my pockets, but they don't exist.
Oh, it's wet.
Yeah, that was kind of my point. I was like, let's go off the corner. No. I'm just gonna pull this one out. It's being a bitch. What are you looking for, sir? Something to steal? Possibly. Moonshine? A bit.
I am not a fan of this weather.
Sit down. Neither is Paul. You look so confused. I can't see anything. The brightness of the screen because I can't see the screen. It also means I don't know what the percentage is at, which is bad. I don't want that. Baddie with the melody. Tick crack. Oh. A little bit. I don't even have to move our umbrella contraption. I would really like to be able to see here though. Right there? No. You're not charging. This phone hates chargers, I think. Oh, sorry. What the fuck, bro? Why you gotta be like this? Or is it just... It's our charger. There we go. Ow! That's on a fucking branch. Me and my slightly more extended laying spot so I can have some sun. You'll sideways. Sideways? No. There we go. That really hurt my leg. This is a very, very sharp branch. to keep warning. You don't say. It says 31 degrees. If I go inside, I could check what it actually is. My bad hip is acting up. It looks more like my bad thigh. Tight. On the outside. I'm actually out of water. Insane. Like, I'm very warm, but in the shade with some cold water, I'm completely fine. Maybe these shorts have to like try to leave me. Leaving shorts. It's like leaping frogs, but it's leaving shorts. Oh, I thought Apollo got up. I'm deaf. Fuck off, flies. Not eaten. What it... Someone needs to take away my ability to speak. Oh my god, I didn't say thank yous for yesterday's stream. Just realized that. That's not good. My hip leg. Beautiful. The entire top of the tree is like shaking. Honestly, laying on the grass would probably feel. Oh, that piece of cake just fell off. Probably feel useful.
To the hairdresser's tomorrow.
Oh. Nope. I just trying to break it off. I got a heavy red. I just noticed the clouds are really pretty today.
Oh, they're bad.
There were no clouds, yeah, but they're coming back soon. They're so pretty. They're all like that
And I
sound.
thought every time, like, I'm gonna grow out my hair this time. And I'm like, nope. Too much, don't like.
Can't relate. We were. Oh, while I was Z's graduation, I got my like hair stuck in the back of my necklace, and she was helping me get it out. She was like, "Your hair is so fucking long," and I'm like, "Doesn't feel like it, but it is pretty damn long." especially compared to everybody else that I'm friends with. Because everybody, all y'all have fucking short hair. Mace has longer hair than you do. Me and Mace have the longest hair in the friend group right now because he needs a haircut desperately. Oh, now I have 2 pieces. I love summer.
I love summer. It was a little bit colder than today. By a little bit colder, but
That's not a little bit. That's a lot of it. That's a many bit. I'm a little guy. Leave my leg. I don't want to do composition. I'm gonna have to do composition. Good for you. I've been apartmenting straight like. The past 2 weeks have basically been do Z's hair, do my nails, clean up the house, or well, then we have like Yanni there. So clean up the house for Yanni, do Z's hair. The little guy didn't leave. Somehow my other hand out, whatever. Do Z's hair, do my nails, clean up the house after Yanni. Fucking forgot what I did one day then. Then we have get windows for the apartment. Go to Z's graduation. Go to Z's graduation's after party. Go to Pride. Recover from those 2 days and sleep in my bed finally. Apartment. I haven't had a moment of breath in 2 weeks, basically. Lordy Lord. Mace is gonna be watching the race this weekend. I'm gonna be doing composition.
I have one drawing. I have inked drawing. I have colored pencils.
Yeah,
did
I was.
painting.
You're gonna have to show me these and that I'm gonna want to see.
And then I did have fucking
How many do you have currently?
muda manir fucking applicaties.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah. I think 5. And I'm also
pretty
doing
good.
it like I took a picture to like make a digital one because I'm gonna make like Art Academy but in Latvian with the letters, but only from like when we did that one assignment where you had to like write letters,
Oh,
but like with only
funky.
that.
I'm planning on making a mood board because I really want one. Did I even tell you what I picked?
No.
I picked the Castagnolapa because I want to paint Castagnolapa and a spiky castanids and try to paint the flower. So I have like 3 sketches, except one of those kind of died, so I have to redo it from memory. But I have like a sketch of just a lot of them, but it's like I drew the leaf with just one line, so I like went all around the kind of pattern, and then I made it into a pattern, like I put a bunch of them together. It looks so cute. And then I have one that's just like if you were stippling, kind of, but like it's just a bunch of little lines, and I just like drew it, in Photoshop, and just doing instead of doing like an outline, I just did little like line thingies. That was really fun. I really like doing that. I want to do that on paper if I can find my colored pencils. Oh, doors closing in the house. I'm planning on probably making a collage, except I don't really have the paper for that, so we're gonna find out what the fuck I make it out of.
I use like old magazines and specific collages.
Yeah, I don't have many. I have a few somewhere. I did also have the idea of just like taking watercolor to like, printer paper and making different colored green and then just using that for the collage. Because I really want to use like ripped paper, and I feel like that could work really well. Jesus. The whole tree is shaking. I can literally see the gullo as I'm moving about. Wimby! That jasmine is such a weird fucking shape. What is it doing? The jasmine is such a weird shape. It's like flat, and then there's that one guy that's going that way, and then they're all moving away. And this side's dead for some reason. Yeah, I'm obviously gonna do like the, regular drawing. I kind of started it, but then I hated it, so I'm probably just gonna redo it. I started doing it on like a piece of paper, random piece of paper that I found, but I'm probably gonna see if I have any more like message and stuff using that. So like, but I know for a fact I don't have any like message. Right. that window is just a latch to get out. Hi, bird. I know.
I'm watching.
He's cute. I like him. So I'm saying hi. Yeah, I want to do painting, collage, a regular drawing, mood board. I might. This is very ambitious, but I kind of want to try. You know those things where people take a lot of pictures, or like have, find a lot of pictures, and then they make it like look as one image, and if you zoom in, it's a bunch of like actually the pictures. Yeah. I want to do something like that, not as ambitious, but like something with different pictures of it that I'm really gonna take myself. I want to take something like that, mostly take myself, and then see if I can make something cool out of that. Maybe just like some kind of pattern instead of being like an image of something else, just like a pattern of them or something. I think that'd be fun. Oh, the towels. Some of them have unattached. Oh well. It's fine.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, they're, even if they do, they're fully dry now, so the worst thing that happens is that a piece of grass sticks to them, and I think that's fine, realistically. I don't think that's particularly horrible. Fly. Neat. Ow. When it stops being windy, it feels so different. Like there's the really intense wind, and you're like, something gonna fly away, and then it calms down. It's gonna have to be watered again. I feel like I'm turning into a picnic. Oh, shitting. What's it?
They're saying so jealous love this fire girl so much.
I wish I could like teach him to mom or something. Because I talk to him so often, and like you can't, you can only interpret. He's still shedding. How are you still shedding? He's not. Where are you getting up? Where are you going? What's in it? Good night.
Oh, no.
Apollo.
I love how his ears are like gone.
Yep. He's like, I'm behaving. Can be nice to me. Sorry, Gord. has energy. Immediately is alive. Could you please drink some water as well, dear? Please? You know what that means. But, prudent. I feel like I've seen that. I think I might have seen this place. Anyways, Lavender, if you're still in chat, how are you? How are you doing?
Quality just dipped.
To be fair, the quality is set to be like the lowest possible, so the laptop is doing the least amount of work. So we can see what it looks like at 720. Lucas is just covered by chat, sadly. Censored. Chat. Hello, big head. It's always good. That should be ever so.
It just really wants to.
That's okay. Big tree man. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yes. Very nice. See? I love how that when I start to take the ball from him, he becomes so careful to make sure he doesn't bite my hand. He's so cute, you're such a little lady. Little lady. Aha. You really want to play fetch? He dropped it. You really want to play fetch? You just got cool enough to exist. The moment Apollo is like, oh, it's cold now, I'm gonna play fetch. Because otherwise he's laying there, he's too hot. If you picked up the ball, he'd still want to play, but he's too warm. But now I pour water on him, he gets colder, he's like, oh my god, I can play fetch. I have the ability to play fetch.
I think somebody might have tested you or something.
That was one slow ass sitting down. Wait. I never real.
Uh-huh.
Come on. This pop socket without a thing on is even harder to open without nails. It's like behind the scenes of what the stream looks like from our POV.
Ew, it smells, bruh.
I can't smell it. That was insane. Okay, the smell. So glad it didn't drop right on top of the electricity. That was several kilos worth of everything that just did a flip.
Ugh.
I don't think it's that bad, but
Assume we'll look at whatever this is for now.
Ow!
Mm.
I hit myself directly in the ear with the spiky bit.
Then you wanted to drink that Apollo.
He did. Not wanted to. Several times.
Smells like poo water.
It's alive water is what it is. Well, I didn't have to pick up the flowers, they picked up themselves. Hopefully no one gets electrocuted. It's gonna make an interesting clip. Is the stream still even going? No, it is. I'm shocked. That means that the electricity didn't fuck up. Now I can't carry you. Oh, damn. I have to figure out. There's no more sun, so I can't figure out where the umbrella is. Roughly around there, I think. I mean, I guess it's not like really stable, but still, this is so heavy. It's insane. Woo. Look at all that energy he suddenly has. I'm gonna wash my hands and fill up my water. Water bottle. way. Also, we are under 6 hours. Shotty with Melody. Thankfully, because it's so hot, that dried instantly. Hopefully, so did this. Soupy. Everything went a little soupy. Hi! Queen Candy. Oh, that's a great username. What's up? How are you guys doing? Warm.
Very warm. Don't trust this one. It is 31 degrees. It is too hot.
I'm comfortable. Lucas thinks it's not. Do we want to do improv challenges for $100? Something hard? Probably not. Not in this heat. My hand is not covered in grass. Unforeseen circumstances. Consequences.
I still smell the doo-doo water. Wow.
I love that I never really. Maybe I don't have a sense of smell, or maybe I'm just used to it. No, because it just kind of smelled like compost to me, and I'm very used to the smell of compost. But to be fair, I grew up halfway on a farm, so that's not really the biggest surprise, I guess. Apollo is hunting bees again. Look at him. Nune! It did absolutely nothing to him. He just wants to. He hears something buzzing about, and he goes to bite it, without even checking what the fuck it is. Fan yourself, but the wind is like, nah, I got you. Like, if it was this temperature inside, I would not be happy, but outside it just feels different. different, man. He's somewhere over there, sniffing at something. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what he's sniffing. Oh, so can Candy join the Fear family? I'm so sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. Also, if necessary, I'm just gonna add the timers later because I'm fucking lazy and I'm also, I feel like the fact that it was already slowly getting warmer all week is preparing me to be fine now. Because when it gets hot really quickly, then my body's like, what the fuck just happened? But if it's like been warm or getting warm, then I'm usually fine. If I had to go anywhere right now, that would also probably not be so nice. Oh god, the trains. There's no AC on trains here, which, if you can guess, a metal/glass box moving at like 60 kilometers an hour isn't really like cool. So he's fucking eating grass is what he's doing. Why are you a cow? You got plenty of vegetables yesterday.
And you know the newer trolley buses usually have AC on, usually. But the older ones that I get to ride most of the time, they still, keep the windows up so when they drive, the wind gets through. But they drive really slow because they have to stop every like 5 minutes, so there's no point. But they can turn the AC on, but they never do.
The old ones have AC.
Yeah.
I thought they didn't. Well, see,
I know that they can. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, because they have it's not cold in the winter most of the time.
Well, they have some kind of heating. Doesn't mean they have AC. It's not the same thing. And they're fairly cold in the winter, to be honest. But that's also why you just have a fan. That's why you just have a fan, which is currently not helpful because it's already windy. But that's why I have my little fan guy, and I gave it to Z for her graduation. And her and the classmates sitting around her were very happy with it. Also matched her dress perfectly. It was amazing. I love that our house makes noises when it's windy because of the windy.
I think it may have dropped because the umbrella is not in the middle. It's kind of like.
I know, it's like it's not like stuck in there anymore. It's felt keep being like twisted inside. I would love to just move it a little closer so it covers the laptop too. My way while I do this. Like that ish. Our fabulous construction.
What the fuck do you call this in English?
A fan.
Really?
Yes. It's a handheld fan. I'm like 90% sure. I can't even like close it flamboyantly because it's too windy. Like just it kind of takes on a life of its own. Oh my god, is Apollo drinking water?
Not anymore.
What the fuck? I really hope he was before I noticed. Oh, I thought that was a pickle. It's a cactus, I think.
That's a pickle.
What? I thought it was a cactus. It's got a little flower on top. Oh my god, it's a pickle. That's hilarious.
Would it be a cactus?
I don't
All the
know.
things are like vegetables.
I've never
On the
seen.
other opposite window, there was like a beet or something.
Honey, I've never seen a single one of those. I have no idea what you're even talking about. love that Apollo is covered by chat right now. He's like hiding. Cute little baby. Oh, it got really cloudy. Look at that. I guess that was what happened when it was windy. To be fair, it's supposed to get completely cloudy by like 8, I think. Because that's what my phone said. By 5, it thinks it will be completely cloudy by 5, and then the temperature will start dramatically dropping until it hits 20 at 9 p.m.
Mine says it'll be by 6 and it will rain at 7. Start raining at 7.
Cool. You get one warm day in this fucking country, apparently. You met your quota.
And then next week is gonna be raining to like at least Wednesday.
Mine says that it doesn't start raining until Saturday, and that it's gonna keep raining until Tuesday. Like,
Apparently it's a good time to go running, don't you say?
of course! This is the weather one wants to run in. You get wind resistance and it's boiling hot outside. Of course! Look how hot it is outside, apparently. It's the dew point temperature is 16, which is really fucking high. I can't remember what that actually means, but I know that's really high. I guess like if your breath was at 16 degrees, you could see it. Or something. I don't know.
16 degrees. That's way too hot.
When it's like if it's been hot all day and it starts to get cold in the evening, you can see Apollo's breath because of how warm he is. Because the difference in temperatures is so high. That's why I love that the werewolves in Twilight are like warm, because dogs are very, very warm. I love that. It makes sense. He's a little heater guy.
I now discovered there's a city in Greece called Saloniki. Saloniki.
That's great. I just realized why the camera was way higher up before. Whee! Charging. Fucking 10%. There you go. I'm trying to adjust some stuff. At some point, the chat went from being zoomed into 9 to being zoomed into like 4, or zoomed out to like 14. Just kind of a little bit high. Big text. I noticed that yesterday, but I forgot to do anything about it. It's a little too small.
not look at you? Come on.
No, he's like, I must investigate. You look at him and he's like, you want to get attention?
You are dripping your saliva. Can you not do that, please? Roll. Nah,
Kiss.
I don't like that.
I feel like Apollo is so confused when he meets people that don't like kisses. He's like, what do you mean?
I don't like dog smells. Dog. I don't like over there.
He's like, love.
Still, it's really not huge. It's not edible.
He has to test that theory. No, he cannot. You're not. He wants attention. You're not giving it to him, so he's gonna eat you. I love it at this point because I plugged it in when I started messing with this, and it's already at 22%, and it was at 10 before. Sir, where are you eating grass? Oh! Hello, Slick Genie! Hello, hello! How are you doing?
Instagram is so buttons.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get better. Hey now, you're an all-star. Twitch is losing its fucking marbles right now. Just, I didn't do anything. Oh, there you go. You want these twitches? You want bitches?
I love how you've written a joy.
Yeah, I know.
You
I'll
did.
fix that again. I did. I fixed it last time.
Yes. I wanted to see if I could redeem first again. I cannot.
Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure the stream didn't technically count as disconnected because disconnect protection still kicked in, which is nice that it does that on that app. I appreciate. So we're technically, the stream restarted, but the stream also didn't restart, kind of. Even though it does say first, even without the thing. So let's. I like that this came in before the done message. The dark cloud is kind of passing over us. There are much less dark clouds over there.
It is much cooler now.
Well, yeah, that's because the sun went away. I love this. I'm too lazy to go inside to see how much cooler. I love that instead of saying Scottish or something, that just says Vegas. I mean, that does say Plenaires, but you can't read that, so it just says Vegas. My phone thinks it's currently 29.
Now I got an elderberry.
Schmancy. How was that dude? He was like making a noise when he like closed it, but I don't know how.
Okay.
There was a guy at Pride who had almost, I'm pretty sure an exact one like this construction, but just the gay one. And he was like flinging it around, making the best noise. He could like clap with it, like by opening and closing it.
Yummy. Thank you.
It was super It was very elegant, and clearly takes quite a bit of skill. Cause like, no, frisbee, ciao, ciao. Yeah. That was all. Okay. I'm considering painting the inside of like this one of mine, like the colors, so that it stands out less that it's black. I'm not sure what I'll do about the bottom, but I think that'll make it, especially like on camera now, you can like really tell. And this way you can't even tell that they're there. So I think if I paint them, it will definitely help. Also, my hands are very small, so like can't maneuver that well. I can. Oh my god, the bird! He like whooshed up. It was so cute. So I think I hit my conch piercing against something again because it was ouchy when I was sleeping on it today. Hello, big head. He's like, which way?
Ow.
Jocelyn. That was not the way, but okay, that's okay. Hello. Would you like to be on this side? So. Nice. Listen. Hi, Uther. Puppy indeed. Are you lost? Are you confused? Do you have concerns about how to leave this place? Oh, so. Come back this way.
I mean, there are more like dark clouds coming.
Sadie.
There are more uniform than it was.
Here. No, lay down. No, do the lay down. Are you getting concerned about the weather too? Stop asking me if he's concerned about the weather. You really need to fucking get your ears cleaned, but you don't like it. You don't let me. He does that himself.
Well, I mean, I guess they can stay like that.
My god, it's windy.
Well, that's my spot.
That's pretty normal. It's just wind. He's so cute. He's just a little baby. I was wondering if that was you or Apollo. I wasn't sure. Oh, never mind. I thought the plant was falling over, but it wasn't. It was just a big leaf.
That's like crazy.
Everything's going crazy. I think it's time to start moving inside. Because the wind before was, it was going up and coming down, and now the wind is just up.
I don't. The timer's not on.
And neither's chat. It did the thing again.